Moving ever nearer toward the start of this one from San Francisco. It's the A's and the Giants. The Bay Bridge Series is coming up next. Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Oakland A's and their Cross Bay rivals, the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for another installment of the Bay Bridge Series. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. As 2012 AL Manager of the Year Bob Melvin aligns his guys this way. They'll match up against a guy who won his second World Series title and authored a perfect game in 2012. Not a bad year for the veteran right-hander Matt Cain. And there you see Coco Crisp now as he stands in to get this one underway. And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco.
First pitch, 7-0.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Over now is Blanco, and he'll make the play for the first down. So the leadoff man gone for Cain here in the first, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. Josh Donaldson will stand in for the first time here.
Josh Donaldson.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And with the fog making its way over from the Sunset District, a cool 58 degrees here at game time. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And Pence will have to hurry this back in off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Josh Reddick will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. And boy, I don't know about this strike zone. That misses high apparently, and it's 1-0.
Well, I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball, 1-1. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Kane ready, the 1-2. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. A little late on the slider here as he hits it the other way to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Pagan able to get it in quickly here, so that runner will put the brakes on at third base.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Brandon Moss digs in at the plate.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
Now the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Hence is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. It's the A's nothing. Giants coming up. It's the Bay Bridge Series, and it's on the show. Starting lineup for the host Giants looks like this. Set to face these guys, one of the better young talents around. The numbers for the big left-hander, Brett Anderson. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. Now he drops one down here right out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the fine second baseman, Marco Scudero. Ball one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. One out, nobody on. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson, 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Got him. Giants come up empty in the first. We'll go to the second from San Francisco. No score on the show. John Jaso leads things off now in the top half of the second. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. Fouled back. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get on by into right field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Scott Sizemore will dig in here.
Second baseman, Scott Sizemore.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Adam Rosales will be the batter.
Shortstop, Adam Rosales.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, Giants.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Fastball right back to the mound. Scudero on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Buster Posey will dig in now, the National League's starting catcher in last year's All-Star game. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. And these Oakland A's last year, after the way the Angels and Rangers loaded up in the offseason, who saw this coming? Their first AL West title since 2006.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching them play. I like their style of play. It's very fan-friendly. And, you know, let's face it, one of the biggest reasons they were successful was their starting pitching. And I'd have to think that with more experience, those guys are just going to get better. Now, would I take them this year over the Angels or the Rangers? Maybe not, but I sure wouldn't be shocked if they wound up winning the West again.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. That misses, 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Brandon Belt will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Strike called, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start tonight. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, And stepping in, the split field and shortstop, Brandon Crawford. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Come on now, Jay.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. Getting a few steps off a second there, now the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Good lead off a second there, now the pitch. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Brett Anderson is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Anderson.
Right back at it now is Kane as he gets ahead of his leadoff man here, 0-1. And a ball outside apparently, 1-1.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
And this one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Coco Crisp will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And this will be fouled away. And that'll be taken for a ball by Coco. It's 3-1 now.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, everything looked okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored an E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Josh Donaldson will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Swinging a hot shot down the line, but foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Coco leads from second, now the pitch. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Under it is Sandoval, and there's the second out.
We'll check out that 1-2 pitch again in show motion. This pitch is up around the letters, and you'll see that back elbow drop down a bit and kind of drag through the zone. That's what causes him to pop it up.
Josh Reddick will stand in. He grounded out his first time. On Kane bringing the fastball now as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Blanco will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Oakland. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Keane makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first offering. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
So with one away, it's the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike. Swing and a ground ball to short. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Marco Scudero will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here we go.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Let's go, Giants!
Here it comes. Full count, 3-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. This one for Crawford is short. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Brandon Moss will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with one out in the fourth, that's way too many.
That's 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at two close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my Lou there. Full count now, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
John Jaso will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Pablo Sandoval will come forward now, the starting third baseman on last year's NL All-Star team. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
Two pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Let's go, Giants!
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. Buster Posey will stand in now. Be careful here. This is the National League's reigning MVP. Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Posey in his MVP season a year ago, a .336 average, the highest in all of baseball. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Here's the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Hunter Pence will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Scott Sizemore will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Scott Sizemore.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
First a curveball, then a changeup. Not what you'd expect from a power pitcher.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. And, fellas, something looks to be wrong as time's called here, and the way he's reacting, we'll have to see if he's going to be able to continue. Jamal Weeks will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Adam Rosales will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Adam Rosales.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Now this is out in front, maybe tough to get to. Barehanded pickup and reined in one away.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Brett Anderson will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield.
Here's another example of a guy pitching to contact here. He doesn't need to strike everybody out. Just get him off balance, and this winds up a routine pop-up.
Man at second here with 2 away, and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. First pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, oh, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Jamal Weeks will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 19, Jamal Weeks.
Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here for San Francisco. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Brandon Crawford will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. fouled straight back. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
(3-1) on the way. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Go Giants!
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Gregor Blanco will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Down the line, but this will kick foul. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Matt Keane will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And he gets ahead 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Angel Pagan will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
We knew this game wouldn't stay 0-0 forever. Now, here in the 6th inning, the question will be, can they add on?
Marco Scudero will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-1. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. A flip comes to Weeks at the bag, and that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with just a 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 1 and the A's nothing. Josh Donaldson will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Donaldson.
Let's go!
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Fouled back. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Josh Reddick will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You don't win 16 games without getting a little help now and then.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw over to first will take care of him, and it's a good start to the inning for Kane. There are 2 away.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Do it.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Kane ready, the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Brandon Moss will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Giants on top, 1-0. Pablo Sandoval will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Crisp is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Buster Posey will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Full count, 3-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Hunter Pence will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. And the only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
There we go.
2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time, and he winds up losing him.
Brandon Belt will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One and one.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
A wait on Pence, and now the pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And Coco will tuck this one away for the third out of the inning. One left for San Francisco. They lead it 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, the defending world champs out in front as we take a look there at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Brandon Moss will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Brandon Moss.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Nope. 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants' dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all tonight for our starter, Matt Cain. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. George Cantos will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. John Jaso will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Jamal Weeks will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. But no, he'll hold it third. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. A quick out, number one.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Adam Rosales will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
And a big strikeout there. I mean, this would be quite a tightrope act if he could get out of this while straining that tying run at third.
So we'll see a pinch hitter loosening up here as left-handed hitting Seth Smith moves into the on-deck circle. Called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
Let's sit him down right here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him at the plate as 2 runs have scored, and they take a 2-1 lead. New pitcher coming on, and it's the veteran lefty Javier Lopez. Coco Crisp will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Come on, let's do it.
Low with the slurve there, 1-0.
Bad call. Oh, that's
Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll fall. And we'll see here around third and being waved on home.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now, and the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it, but at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Now batting,
Josh Donaldson will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Shut it down right here.
2-0 now. Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
Coco leads from second, now the pitch. On a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this park's not going to hold this one. It's gone, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Josh Reddick will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. On the corner, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Blanco is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The A's lead it 5-1. Jerry Blevins will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jerry Levin.
Brandon Crawford will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Gregor Blanco will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now the pitch. Here's Weeks at second base. Weeks is right there. Yeah, that's out number 2.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Joaquin Arias will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Joaquin Arias.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Swing and a shot towards second. He's got it. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down 5-1. So a new pitcher set to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Yoenis Cespedes will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. 8th inning of this Bay Bridge series, and the A's leading this one in San Francisco. Brandon Moss will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That may be the pitch that he'll remember from this at-bat. When he's hot, he doesn't miss that.
Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now. And that's off his leg on the mound. And this will wind up an infield single as the attention now turns to seeing if he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. John Jaso will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
It's time to run.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Pause, now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Keep that runner slow.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulders.
Jamal Weeks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Opposite field to left. Blanco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Giants 1. Angel Pagan will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. First pitch on the way. Sliced down the line at first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Marco Scudero will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Pablo Sandoval will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Cook will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Number 48, Ryan Cook. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 36, Derek Norris.
Buster Posey will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. But a run for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, from Pablo Sandoval. On to the ninth inning from AT&T Park. It's now 5-2. Adam Rosales will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Blanco is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the ninth inning for a pitcher. One pitch, one away. Derek Norris will get his first cuts here.
Derek Norris.
I got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
But just a two-seam fastball. You'll see the movement here. It works back toward the inside corner, and he picks up strikeout number 3 so far.
Coco Crisp will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The A's lead this one 5-2. Grant Balfour is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Hunter Pence will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first by Rosales gets him, one gone.
And with a 3-run lead here in the ninth, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Brandon Belt will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a 1-out single.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Brandon Crawford will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a 9th inning collapse here. And 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game. And I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Gregor Blanco is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Water! Get the water here.
swung on and rolled towards first. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and another energizing performance there by Balfour as he fires a scoreless ninth inning to polish off this A's victory.
And guys, the A's were given an outstanding performance here from the pitching exploits of this man, Brett Anderson. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB 13 The Show. For more, find us online at theshownation.com. The A's are victorious here, 5-2. Good night from San Francisco.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park. And remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.